Hi everyone, welcome to this week's reading, and this one is going to be a love one. So what are their true feelings for you? How are they feeling right now? Things like that. We'll see what we get in the reading, okay? So we have pile 1 here, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Make sure to make your decision intuitively. If you're not sure how exactly to go about doing that, you can visit the video in the ribbon above and it will kind of walk you through it. And yeah, whenever you're ready, you can choose your pile from the timestamps in the description box and the comments below. We'll get started with your reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this really ornamented heart over here, plenty of spirals going around there. Let's see what your person's feelings are for you right now. What are pile 1's person's feelings for pile 1 right now, please? Then we'll see what their true feelings are as well, okay? So what are their feelings right now? Okay. We have moonrise symbolizing relax. So it is time to they're paying more attention to their emotional needs. So they're connecting with you more emotionally at this time. They're becoming more comfortable with you. If you're in communication with them, then they are sharing their emotional thoughts with you as well. But in either case, there is like more openness to the connection. Okay, they are more open-minded and open-hearted actually. Okay, pile 1's person. How are they feeling about pile 1 right now? They're like wanting to connect more emotionally with you as well, because kind of when the moon is rising, the sun is setting. Let's take it approximately as that, although it's different according to the altitudes, but let's take it as that. In that scenario, you're kind of turning in, you're done with work and you're going home and you want to chill, you want to spend time with like the more close people in your life, right? So they want to become closer. They're striving towards, that's what this is, like you're striving towards relaxing. You want to go and relax. You want to do what relaxes you, things like that. So they want to speak with you more, or speak with you one-on-one, have a more heart-to-heart conversation, things like that. Okay, let's get some more cards. Actually, we'll get started and I will keep shuffling along the way. So we have 6 of Swords. Yeah, this is the transition, wanting to move forward, not liking where you are at the moment, but keeping faith that tomorrow is going to be better. Okay, that's the 6 of Swords. Wow, we have the 10 of Cups. So they're very emotionally fulfilled by your connection. Or they hope, they like being with you. They feel brighter over here. There are like so many colors here. They feel as though they can learn a lot from you and also feel a whole variety of feelings with you. You know, they feel very happy and relaxed and comfortable as well. Wow. You help them see things differently. They kind of have a different perspective and outlook because of you, and they really love that as well. They see you though as someone they cannot attain in a way. We have the Death card here. So you have transformed them and their views on certain things. It can be like in life in general or about love. In either case, you have had a very large impact and they have transformed greatly, right? There is a level of intimidation though. I don't know. Because Death is quite intense. It rules Scorpio, right? And Hanged One is kind of like, okay, well, we're not even on the same level. We're not even on the same planet. You know, how is this connection even possible? It's kind of like that. They see you from afar and they're just like, oh, it's something that cannot be. that kind of way. I don't know why that would be. It can be a third party for some of you, but it can also be some emotional blocks that, you know, they need to get over, or they need to move on from a certain relationship that they're having right now, or you have to do the same thing. And while you are transitioning out, they are kind of feeling as though this cannot be. Right? We have the Magician, so they feel very attracted towards you. They're inspired by your personality. They also, they want to take initiative. They want to come forward and kind of show you what they've got, basically. But yeah, with these two cards, it's kind of like they hold themselves back a little bit. But, you know, I don't feel very hopeless about this one, because Six of Swords is like still moving. You know, you're not there yet, right? But that's the intention. You keep following the light, and that's when you actually can make it, eventually even. But you will make it anyway. But if you just keep sitting there and just wallowing in the pain, there is no movement, there is no transition, right? So it's really great where they are right now. And the moon is still rising. They're still striving towards all of this. They want to know more. The want is a lot higher than what they're just, you know, feeling type of thing. They want to know more. They want to discover more and have fun with you. You know, Ten of Cups is just enjoy. You know, it's a fulfilling type of enjoy. It's not just a shallow thing. So you really, you make them feel emotionally safe in a way. Okay. What are their true feelings like beneath the surface, beneath all of these, you know, emotions? Okay. We have full moon, so this is complete. It's kind of like a heightened sense of emotion. They really feel quite a lot. They could be like completely full with feelings towards you. Yeah, that's really positive. That's so good. And we also have surrender. Okay. It's kind of like letting go of things that are not working in your favor, those type of qualities that they're kind of letting go of at this time. But it just, hang on, when it is waning, it is going towards the new moon, right? This is really new to me, so I'm still learning. But in either case, that you need to surrender certain habits in order to make like a new beginning. Those things that do not serve you, they need to be gone, right? That's this card over here, and that's what they're actually working on at this time. So they feel very complete and kind of full deep down, but they also know that there's like quite a bit to do, even internal work, right? It's very nice that it's matching up, so they're not being inauthentic in any way towards you. Okay, so how they are actually going through soulfully deep down is also something that they're displaying on the surface as well. Okay, if they are not making any moves, they're not expressing anything, it's not because they don't feel anything, it's just that they're also simultaneously feeling a lot more other things which are much more individual and personal to them, right? So it is only a matter of time that they actually express something towards you, because the Magician is all about, I want to take action, I want to do something about this, I don't want to just sit and wait for something to happen. The magic doesn't just happen. You use everything at your disposal to make magic. That's the Magician, right? We have the Tower. They are surprised by you actually your bond, the vibe that you've had with them. They're very surprised by that. You caught them off guard. And we also have something else, again, the transformation and change, kind of the rocked their world, that type of thing with the Tower. It's all just very staggering and overwhelming for them at this time. They didn't expect to like you this much, or to emotionally connect with you that much, you know. The whole full moons are also very like overwhelming, right? So the reason why they are that much is because you know what is in excess, right? You don't need certain things. So you can only find out when those certain things are exaggerated, which luckily happens for us during a full moon phase, and that kind of allows us to understand what we need to let go, right? It is a time of release. It doesn't mean the release happens on that day itself and it's okay, well, done and dusted, I'm a different person now. No, right? It is all a process. So they are letting go of certain things, and they are able to identify the things that they need to let go after meeting you. And by speaking with you, if you are speaking or you have spoken before, or just the vibe that you create, the space that you create. So if you work together, for example, then just the workplace communication or your work ethic. It can be anything very small, but it does have a larger impact on them, and they're working towards that. Okay. How does Pile 1's person truly feel about Pile 1? You are a very healing process for them. But it is their healing process, right? So they're more occupied with that rather than showing you or expressing more towards you. We're going to take this one here, 3 of Wands. They feel very, very positively. This is again that hope and optimism that I was getting again with the 6 of Swords. 3 of Wands is more directly kind of lighting the way step by step. Again, you don't know the complete picture. You cannot know where this entire relationship would lead. There are so many factors involved in that, so many different times, right? But it is just that they have that hope that they will be with you, or they can talk to you more, they can connect with you more. They just have a very positive vibe about you. They feel very nicely. Then we have the moon as well. They can dream of you, think of you at night. Also, their fears kind of... We have 2 full moons. Interesting. Their fears really come to the surface. So it's kind of like... Let's say they have had a harsh relationship in the past, and they've gotten some fears out of that related to commitment. And now when they see you, they don't want it to be a fling. They don't want to be a temporary thing. But at the same time, they are afraid of commitment as well. So, what do they need to do in order to be with you long term? Deal with the fears, right? That's what they're up to. And that's why they're kind of away as well. They're going through quite a bit in terms of emotions. And also so interesting that the Hanged One in this particular deck is like you're on the moon and you're observing Earth and life on Earth from a very far off, distant perspective, right? So how we would normally see the moon, we're actually seeing the Earth, right? And we have 2 moons here. They're on the moon. They're over the moon, on the moon, all of that. Okay, we have the Chariot as well. So definitely there is like the persuasive, I will pursue it, not letting go, and I will battle through all struggles, because Chariot doesn't automatically mean that everything is just smooth sailing. There you go, the road is ahead, walk. No, there will be struggles and there will be certain speed bumps along the way. But it's not a problem for you anymore, because your courage is strong enough, your determination is strong enough, and you have a very clear vision of where is it that you want to go. So it doesn't matter that they have a fear of commitment or whatever problem there is, whatever block there is, because they know that they want to be with you, okay, at this time. I'm not promising that, yes, wedding bells. I'm not promising that, but this is their feeling, okay? That's what their true feeling is towards you. They believe that you can be someone very prominent in their life. Okay. And we also have Queen of Wands, so passion, passion, passion. Queen of Wands, 3 of Wands, and also the Chariot, all of them quite passionate vibe. Tower in certain contexts can also be quite passionate. It's just, like I said, rocking worlds. right? Rocking the foundations, kind of like that. So there's quite a lot of passion over there. They feel quite a bit for you. Like I said, dreaming about you as well. They want to know you quite a bit with the Child of Swords. They want to like keep asking you questions and discovering more and more and more about you. Very nice. Okay. Can I have a... How does Pile 1's person feel towards Pile 1? Or rather, let me ask... I'm doing this as I go, okay? Okay. I will ask what they will do next. What will Pile 1's person do next? Next action. In the near future. Near future would be 2 to 3 months. Okay. Action towards Pile 1. The Pile 1's person will take. We have befriend the word polarize. Yeah. Okay. They'll stop fighting it. That's very nice. Because they're making more peace within themselves as well. They can identify the broken, fractured parts of themselves and still be themselves, you know? Just because you've gone through certain difficult situations in life doesn't mean that, you know, you let that particular event define you. It can also become a part of a greater you, right? So it's very nice that they are kind of absorbing these lessons. 2 to 3 months, right? Oops. That's way too many. 2 to 3 months. And as a result of that, they're able to return to you. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, I think this one wanted to come out. What's your honest truth? So yeah, they can express themselves. They will be expressing themselves a lot more in the next 2 to 3 months, basically. Okay, we'll do a bit of charms. Okay, Pile 1's person, what are they feeling towards Pile 1? Person. Okay, gotta zoom in more. Yes, so we have just for you with the starfish here. Just for you. We have the turtle. Yeah, they can be, again, with the turtle I always say that they're very slow on land, but they can be quite fast in water. So it just depends. Water is basically their element, you know, they feel at full power in that state. They need to find their way, their path, and yes, they will come at you. Then we have the fox as well. It is like biding your time, being a little bit strategic. Like if you're not feeling up for it, if you're not feeling ready for it, don't get into trouble. Don't do something. Just be, you know, clever with your energy. So that's what they're kind of doing right now. They feel the need to pay more attention to themselves, but they do feel very, very strongly towards you. It's just a matter of time. And whenever they do decide to come towards you, it's just going to be at full force. So get ready. We have flower. So yeah, they want to treat you right. They want to treat you properly. They want to make you feel very nice and precious and yeah, all those awesome things. Basically, they want to take care of you in whatever way that they can, in whatever the way it is that you prefer as well. It's different for everyone, right? We have the... I usually look at it as a cloud, actually. As a cloud, and we have dragonfly. This is transformation vibe, dragonfly. Transitioning from one phase of life to another. Starfish is all about regrowth. It doesn't matter, you know, you can be cut down 1,000,000 times and you will still grow back because you yourself are complete. So as long as the brain lives, as long as the spirit lives, you will regrow infinity times. That's the thing. So it's quite profound here, and there is definitely like a an overwhelming deeper or deep down type of vibe coming through from them. It can be related, but they are getting like crazy dreams or vivid dreams. They're remembering certain things. It can be slipping into the more spiritual side as well. It depends on, who this person is and if they are spiritually inclined or not. But again, in either case, there is a definite transformation, and they're growing, they're transitioning, they're reforming and re-identifying themselves. Okay? With the cloud there, they do dream about you quite a bit. Again, the moon thing, right? It's kind of daydreamy, manifesty in a very light and casual way. They're not expecting all of these, imaginations to come to fruition. There is just this wishful thinking nature as well, but it gives them hope, and it gives them something to strive towards. Okay, so that's your reading, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed. Do let me know in the comments. Like the video if you liked it. Share with your friends and family, your circle, whatever it is, if they are into tarot as well. And of course, subscribe to my channel for more. You can check what else I do. It's all there in my channel. Yeah. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comments below. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose this really embellished heart over here. You're gonna see what your person is feeling towards you right now. Whoops, let's do wide. Okay, so what is pile 2's person feeling towards pile 2 right now? Okay, we have begin. Okay, new moon, beginning. Awesome. Let's see more. Their feelings have just begun. You might have just met, or they are entering a new phase. We have Child of Pentacles, so yeah, forming new foundations over here. They're learning a lot more about you. They're loving exploring all these different topics. There is no like urgency to the whole thing. So like they feel really nice about you. Like they can learn a lot as well. We also have Guardian of Cups or the Queen of Cups, and that's like feeling very compassionate, very emotionally connected with you, like they can share what they're feeling about certain things as well. They feel very compassionately towards you, empathetic as well. Okay, let's see more. Pile 1's person, pile 2's person. How are they feeling? We have 9 of Cups. Yeah, like a wish fulfillment. We also have 5 of Swords. So feeling defeated about something. Let's see what that defeat is all about. Okay. 5 of Swords, clarify that please. The 3 of Pentacles wanted to come out. So for some of you, it could be that you're co-workers and you're not allowed to date co-workers, or, you kind of try to keep love life and professional life kind of separate, or something like that, where it feels as though it cannot work out to them. Okay, doesn't mean that it's true, doesn't mean that that's how they will feel forever. It's just at this time they're feeling a little bit of a defeat. Or it can be that either one of you is being transferred to another team, so there's that feeling of loss as well. Okay, how else are pile 2's people feeling right now towards pile 2? If you've had an argument or a fight, then this is kind of like, well, at least we can be a good team. There is a slight defeat to the whole thing, like argument or not, there is still like, at least we can cooperate, at least we can be a good team, but it's kind of like they want to settle for a lower level of happiness in themselves, even though they can have this really emotionally fulfilling, connected type of vibe with you, right? So it doesn't mean that they don't express, or they don't want to express, or they don't feel anything. They feel plenty. They want to talk about quite a bit and, be with you. But there is some type of settling down for for less and then mourning about it, when actually, like Nine of Cups, they feel as though you would be a wish fulfillment. You would be someone that they have been looking for, but they block themselves. They are stopping themselves somehow. Again, related to career, related to teamwork, cooperation, any classroom teams, something like that. Depends where you are and what you do, but yeah, that's something there. Okay. Let's get you. How are they truly feeling? How are pile twos? People truly feeling towards pile two. How are pile twos? Oh, we got complete for you again. Pile one got that. So full moon complete. That's an overwhelming. Okay, pile twos, people. It's too many. One more. Okay. We have first quarter, which is grow. Okay. Let's see more cards. Pile twos, people. Are they truly feeling towards pile two? Behind the blocks, behind the barriers. How do they truly feel towards pile two? We got the Queen of Wands, so quite passionately. Again, pile one also got this. Okay, and we have two more cards. The Six of Wands. They admire you. Wow, the Empress. They like extremely admire you. Extremely. Oof. They think you're very beautiful, you know, not just like appearance, like inside out as a personality, your movement, your aesthetics, your vibe, your the way you talk, the way you your expressions, and also the way that you dress, the things you do just for yourself. Like for example, I will arrange the things like this because I like it this way, or I like this particular flower because etc. You know, like something small, things that are just around you guys that you notice and kind of like, or the way that you do things, that's something that makes them feel very attracted towards you. It's not necessarily in a, you know, explicit way whatsoever, but it's just these little things that grow that attachment, right? And they feel a lot more connected towards you. It's as though they can get a sneak peek into your psyche in a way. They feel you're very abundant as well. They think you have a nice figure. Male or female, whoever you're watching, it doesn't matter. Just the body type, the figure that you have is very attractive to them. Yes. Your personality as well is very rich. Again, abundance like goes both ways, right? We have the Nine of Swords, and we also have the Ace of Cups. So they are a little bit kind of in awe. Nine of Swords is like, I don't know if I'm good enough. You know, they have kind of put you up on a pedestal, and they have this overflowing feeling of love and fondness. That fondness, and you know, it doesn't even, when you have the Ace of Cups, it doesn't even matter whether you're going to turn into a couple or romantic relationship, or you remain as friends, or you have another type of relationship. It doesn't really matter, because the fondness is just as real. You know, you can have one conversation, but that one conversation is just so loving and so nice and kind, and you feel like you connected with another human being. Okay, they feel so much of that pure ecstasy when they are with you. Okay, but at the same time, that kind of scares them, because yeah, they would feel as though, but yeah, of course, like, this person is amazing, but am I, you know, do I deserve to be like this, or is this just something far off that I cannot achieve, that I cannot have? And it doesn't matter what I feel, because they're just that good. You can be someone in the public eye as well in some regard, and they kind of like, well, this person is wanted by so many, why would they go for me? I guess that's the block. Deep down, that's the block. And on the surface, they make it seem like it is because of so-and-so reason in the work or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that the reason is wrong, that they're lying about it. No, but there is a deeper meaning to certain events in our lives. They are here to teach us something or show us something, right? That's why we have these astrological transits as well. And we go through certain life situations such that we get a better handle on our own growth and our own process, and meeting the right people, meeting the right places is a symptom of that, right? So Nine of Swords is the deeper manifestation of this surface layer of, we must be separated. They're actually feeling more of the separation within, which tells them, I'm not good enough. And we also have the strengths. Again, this is like they're very attracted towards you, of course, and they want to go through these fears and these struggles that they have internally in order to grow through them. Like the cactus, even in the harshest of environments, is still blossoming, right? It's still growing and thriving, it's living. Similarly, there is that hope that they can make it through, that, that get to know them and kind of be in association, Right now they're kind of taking it all in, and it's like, whoa, I cannot go from 0 to 100. But at some point, they will realize that it's not 0 to 100, it's 0 to 1, and then 1 to 2, right? That's how you can get to the, beginning of your relationship, perhaps. Yeah, they're definitely progressing quite a bit. They feel very strongly towards you, my goodness. Okay. What will pile 2's person do next in the near future? What action will they take towards pile 2 in the next 2 to 3 months? Wow. Just celebrate your wins, and I always associate this card with the Six of Wands. Like, you're being celebrated, you're getting recognition, you are a success, and your hard work is being rewarded, you are being seen, and all of that. Six of Wands is very influential, so celebrate your wins as well. It's so related to that, but it's very interesting that this would be here. And we also have external validation. This was... Hang on a moment. Yes, I wanted to check the book. Okay. Right, so in the next 2 to 3 months, they are able to deal with this issue, and they can make some advancements towards you. Until then, there is not going to be too much different from how your relationship is right now. But in the 2 to 3 months, some initiation will be made, and they can express themselves more as well. Okay? So they will stop worrying too much about the future of things or how you would take it, or, stop overthinking things, basically. Stop worrying about the wrong things and kind of just talk about it and express yourself. And by doing that, they're kind of winning in a way that they conquer their fears, and they're able to go forward in life knowing that they can go through such situations, right? It's quite nice, actually. Okay, we'll get some charms now. Pile 2's person, what are they feeling towards pile 2? Okay, we have the crown. Again, that's celebrated, like keeping you on such a pedestal and treating you like royalty, you know? We have this here, angel watching over you in the night, kind of very divine and spiritual in that way. Like there is a very strong purity to this whole connection. They're not simply physically attracted towards you. Okay, so that's awesome. They feel protective towards you. They want to, make sure you're okay all the time. And we have the king dragonfly for some reason. So again, there is another royalty here, and also dragonflies symbolize transformation, but it's like, because you are queen, I will try to be king. It's kind of like that, like you need to transform into being worthy of wearing that crown over there, right? Then we have this running horse, so kind of the chariot vibe. You're running towards your goals, you have this fuel, you know where to go, you have your mission, and you have the speed, you have the courage. Go ahead and go get it, So, person on a mission, basically, towards you. They really are very passionate and driven, okay? And we have the money, the dollar sign. So yeah, again, that can be related with like career and finances, that is kind of acting as a block right now, and why they might be associating career and finances with love as well, by the way. That happens for some people, right? So it can be something that is acting as a block right now, but they will work on it because their emotions for you are just that strong, right? Okay, that's what I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you thought. If you liked the video, go ahead and like it, share it with your friends, family, your circle, whoever watches tarot. And also subscribe to my channel for more of these type of contents, and also quite a lot of spiritual stuff if you're into that. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comments below. I will see you some of my other videos. Until next time, take care. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose this love pendant. We're going to see what your person is feeling towards you right now. What is Pile 3's person feeling towards Pile 3 right now, please? Okay, we have Express by the Waning Gibbous. Okay, so they want to express themselves. Okay. I will keep this a little bit here, because in the last two piles I've just been shifting all the cards anyway. Okay. Pile 3's person, what are they feeling towards Pile 3? We have Two of Swords, some type of confusion, dilemma. Let's see more. We have the Lovers. Okay, they feel as though you are the one. Wow, all these like people being so lovey-dovey. Oh my god. I was not expecting all the piles to be just so open. Well, I guess it is time. 3. Okay, we have Explorer of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles. They want to come towards you, but they don't want to rush into anything. They want to take their own time and kind of see where things go as well. Like, they don't want to tamper with the flow of things. But I feel like it can feel super slow to the point where you're getting confused about whether they are making moves or not. Right? They keep hesitating. They keep stopping themselves for some reason. Oh, we have Three of Pentacles. So maybe you work together. And like, it could be that it's not allowed, or it's just frowned upon, or you don't like mixing, professional and personal lives. Can be a number of things, but there is like work, finances, or like teamwork, cooperation, kind of being a part of this. So you would make a good team, that's what they feel. But they keep hesitating, either because they work with you, or something is in common with the work situation. We have the Wheel of Fortune as well. Kind of like let the kind of are leaving it all up to fate in a way. Like if it's meant to be, it will be. And they're more connected with doing what is right in a way. What is the structure? What's the system? What is the correct way of procedures? These type of things. If they're involved in an institution, if they teach or are a researcher, for example, this can be that they're being very focused in that area, while simultaneously having a lot of serious feelings towards you, but not actually taking much of a constructive step towards you because of these reasons that they give themselves. Two of Swords is kind of that you are blinding yourself with very conflicting thoughts and trying to find no resolution. It's kind of at a stalemate situation. The conflict just remains, you know? So it is actually true that it is a matter of time, and, you know, they will start to open up their own mind towards themselves as well, and kind of see that this coworker thing, even if it might feel awkward to them at first, it's not really an excuse enough, right? Because they do feel really strongly towards you. Okay, let's get what they're truly feeling behind all these masks and confusion and all of that. Let's see what pile 3's person is truly feeling towards pile 3, please. What are they truly feeling towards pile 3? Come on, pile 3's person. Okay. Finalize. Okay, finishing touches. Basically, they don't. Oh wow, all these like commitment friendly people. They don't want to leave loose strings and careless work. They want to reach a very significant destination. For some of you, they can be like thinking that you're the one and that they would marry you, because the Hierophant can also symbolize the very traditional value. Like if you are with someone, you're needing to marry them, that type of thing. So they have a long-term commitment in mind. That's why they're also leaving it up to fate a lot more, because if it is meant to happen and it is for a lifetime, then I cannot go around tampering it and being careless about it in any way, right? That's why they're being like extra careful. They don't want to mess this up. They don't want to mess up the future potential, but they're kind of, you know, blocking themselves in the process, right? And they think that it is all of these extra outside reasons, but at the same time, they also know that it's not true, that they are stopping themselves. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. This is a very hopeful and optimistic card. They have great hope that they will be united with you, that they will walk towards you, and that the path ahead is inclusive of you. Okay? What are pile 3's people's true feelings towards pile 3, please? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, they are definitely limiting themselves. We have the Hermit. Yes, they are needing to do some self-reflection. They're contemplating things quite deeply. They are aware of these things, these limitations, this cloak of confusion that they put upon themselves. They know that they do that, because just resolving that one confusion can actually lead to so many of the things that they limit within themselves, right? So if they untie one knot, they have to untie many in order to like really come to the heart of the matter, right? So it is not an easy process at all, as with all shadow work, but with some introspection, with their own time and pace, they will unravel themselves, you know? Yeah, they will liberate themselves as well, and they will come towards you. What are pile 3's true feelings towards pile 3? Have Ace of Swords. They really want to talk to you. They feel mentally stimulated and connected with you. They feel like you have a spiritual bond or a deeper bond than is visible on the surface at the moment. but they trust, and that's why I guess they have that soulmate feeling. Like there is a deeper connection than we are aware of at this time. So the Hermit can also talk about that, the knowing, the inner knowing. Okay. You also feel like you can help them out, you can give them more of a solution on, you know, some of their problems if they would express themselves. That's why they want to express, right? But yeah, I feel like they're a little bit afraid of their own shadows. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Nope, that's way too many. But we have the Chariot, which is that they really want to come towards you. They do feel very strongly towards you. They're kind of pulled in your direction, basically. You know, and they will deal with whatever situation comes ahead of them, because the end goal is still you. Okay, let's see what actions will pile 3's people take towards pile 3 in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay, we have fall in love with your own story. So they're making a lot more peace with themselves. Wow, all of this progress. I think Scorpio season is just going to be very hard-hitting for a lot of us. And all these insecurities that we keep trying to run away from, I think it will just come and we will have the courage to deal with it, you know? I feel like we're ready for all of that, and so many of us are like transforming in that time. Okay, any more actions? You know, 3 of Pentacles, if it is acting as like a block, it can also signify that the mind, body, and soul are not in unity. That's why it is acting as a block. And I thought of that because I see 3 circles over here, and I kind of just remembered mind, body, spirit. If that's not in alignment, because we have spirit here, we have a physical element over there, and also here. And yeah, mind being in the Ace of Swords. Yeah, okay, just a thought. We also have soul on fire, so yeah, after this it's kind of clearer path. They will make more advancements, and they will be less insecure of themselves and less intimidated by this connection that they're experiencing with you. They will stop making excuses about these so-called blocks that they, you know, put on themselves. But it all comes from, you know, a place of compassion. Like, they understand why they do that and why it is their only defense mechanism, and through understanding they, you know, get a lot more compassion for themselves, and then they're able to express themselves more. Awesome. Let's get you charms now. Pile 3's people, how do they feel towards pile 3, please? Too many. Okay, anyway, we'll take all of them. We have the moon and the star. So there is that wishing, fulfilling, spiritual connection, kind of connected with the skies. They're emotionally connected with you, and also they feel like, you know, they should strive towards you with the star there. Like they can wish for you. They feel like you're very lucky for them with the horseshoe. They need to dive into deeper waters in order to explore you. They want to kind of nurture you, care for you. With the dragonfly, they need to transform themselves. We have 2 flowers, so they really, really adore you. They think you're very kind and nice and generous as well. This is all transformative and rebirth vibe and kind of evolving into your better self, you know? So that's something that's going on anyway. And they also feel the need to become that for you. Okay, they need to feel nice about themselves before they can move things along a lot quicker. Again, seahorse is very nurturing as well, very caring. Just like Awesome. They're quite, they're definitely emotionally bonded with you, that's for sure. We have the seashell and the starfish over here. It's kind of making peace with like the broken parts of you, because the starfish is not whole here. Making peace and kind of putting on that hard shell for a while in order to recover. But once you're done recovering, you don't have to keep that shell on anymore, right? You can then open up again. And it's kind of talking about the duality of that. Like, you have that vulnerable side who is like still recovering, but there is also the side of you that can turn, who has a different type of strength, you know, who has put on a type of shell, and why is that shell there, and when has it been useful. There's a whole thing, like, even though you are feeling weak, you also put on a very strong front. And yes, it is necessary, because you do need boundaries and you do need a shell so that you keep certain things that are private to you private, right? But once you're done, once you're complete, once you're whole again, you can go again out there, right? You don't need a protection. We also have the kind that my point was that they do feel like opening up to you, but they feel as though they need to become more complete and whole in order to approach you. Now, the approach is marked by the horse here. Very chariot vibe. This horse I think I've been getting in the last, I got in the last pile as well. But anyway, it's about like going for it, knowing your direction, knowing your, your drive. You have motivation, you have courage, you have energy, and you're just gonna go ahead and go for something and that just lights your soul on fire, basically. This whole on fire card, right? Okay. That's what I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Like the video if you like the reading. And share the video with your friends, family, circle, whoever watches tarot and would like this channel. And do subscribe to the channel as well. It really helps me out. And yeah, if you want a personal reading, by the way, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box in the comments below. I will see you in some of my other readings. Until then, take care. Bye. Hi Pal 4, welcome to your reading. You chose these angel winged heart. So we're going to see what your person's feelings are towards you right now. What are Pile 4's person's feelings towards Pile 4 right now, please? Yeah, it's too many. Pile 4's person's feelings towards Pile 4. Okay, we have lunar eclipse, change. Things are changing somehow. We're going to get one more if we get something. Okay, we have waning crescent, surrender. Alright, let me get some tarot cards and then I'm going to get started. Okay, we have temperance. Okay, so not very much in feeling mode, actually. They're trying to keep neutral. They're feeling a little bit chaotic in a way, so they're just trying to keep their head down and keep the middle ground. Be moderate, kind of. They've surrendered to the Okay, we have the Tower. What? What has happened, guys? You guys could have broken up recently. We have the Emperor. Or you could have had like an argument. Can you clarify the Tower, please? But it has been chaotic for their world within. And they don't know how this changes things. Sorry. What? We have 4 major arcana. Judgment. Can you clarify the Emperor? They need to find their calling, do their thing, be more logical instead of emotional. They want to be more in control. Okay, because of something happened, it just changed to them being more individual, like they don't want relationships and more about the structure and organization. If they have their own business, then they're more focused on that, or their work as a whole. Yeah, we have Elder of Swords as well, so they're more logical now. They don't want to think with their heart. They're going by experience. They are using their life as a map for directing their next moves, basically. So wisdom, clarity, and perspective, all gaining from your own experiences and kind of paving the path for tomorrow. So they want to do something that is a lot more fulfilling, and that calling is a lot bigger. So Elder of Swords is as well very cut off from emotions, you know. That's what is giving me more the vibe that the soul calling is not towards anything romantic, not at this time. Yeah. Okay, but how are they deeply feeling, how do they feel deep down towards pile 4? This is going on right now, right? But what is it deep down? We have Waning Gibbous Express. Okay. We'll get some tarot cards again. How do they deeply feel? Okay. First card they wanted to jump out is also the first card of tarot, the Fool. They want to take the leap of faith and just go with you. They want to express themselves and tell you about it. They feel physically attracted to you. Also, and they do want to express their fears and things that have changed and some toxic patterns that they've had in the past or they're working through at the moment, and why do they feel the need to, have more sense of control or authority of their life right now? Why are they detaching from emotions at this time? Things like that. I would like to kind of explain it to you and just hope that you understand them. Because the Fool kind of goes along on the belief that it may work. It doesn't know, but it's trusting the universe to kind of catch it if it falls. We have Chariot. This has really come for all piles now. The Chariot. So wants to come towards you. Wants to, battle through all of these different, blocks and what do you call it? Speed bumps, along the way. But it's a scary thing. It's a scary thing for them. And lunar eclipses can be quite chaotic. So you might have surprised them. You're kind of they're astounded by you, and they don't like feeling out of control, but somehow you change things, and they're not too happy about that. Even though they know that it's a good thing, they're not very happy about having that depth of feeling towards anyone, and that's why they kind of turn more logical, Yeah, that can also be for some of you. Chariot, and also we have Three of Cups. So Three of Cups and the Devil looks a bit like friends with benefits. Okay, so the Devil can also be kind of just in it for the short haul. That's also something there. So maybe look out, okay? Look out. But that would also be a form of expression. So deep down, they want to express themselves in that way. You know, they will like try to make more advancements, maybe. And the Fool is like, yeah, taking a shot and kind of taking a step ahead, right? Yeah, so it doesn't mean that they're not fond of you. They definitely are, but the physical quality is a scooch higher than just the friendship part. So that's why I'm feeling more of the friends with benefits thing. We also have the Child of Swords. So this is like they want to talk to you. They will. This is kind of like they will text you. They will contact you. That they want to very much, but the very logical, the mental side of this, the more intellectual side is kind of in the way a little bit. It's dominating their personality more and not letting the emotional out. And I don't see a lot of emotions in this entire spread, actually, apart from the Three of Cups, which is like, yeah, they're fond of you and they're friendly. And also this is kind of a little bit of a naive thing, right? You know those people who just say that they love you after one day? It's kind of like that, like everyone can be the one and everyone is the one, that type of thing. But that with the devil is kind of, oh, you're just jumping into a trap, right? So I would say beware. Okay, but they're definitely interested in you, so, you know, sometimes it's just nice to know. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. They feel happy with you. That's what they are. They definitely are fond of you. They like you as a person. They would not mind being a friend, but they would not mind it even more if you were more than friends, you know? But perhaps something not very much for the long haul. Ace of Swords. This is like, they find you intellectually stimulating as well. There's like a whole variety of fetishes over here. Okay, some of them are like sapiosexual, so if you are like really smart, they are very into that. And yeah, for some it is the type of humor you have, wit and intellectual prowess, things like that. Okay, different, the debates you have or the discussions you have, the conversations you have, that's something that's very interesting for them. And we have Ace of Pentacles as well, that if they could start from a very first step, kind of rebuild, then they would try to make it more stable, okay? But they themselves are feeling very chaotic, so this fresh new start is not a great possibility at the moment. But that is something that they want, okay? To make a different type of foundation. Now this different type of foundation can, again, like I said, include a little bit of the devil, but it depends what you're into, what your expectations are, and, you know, it's just best to communicate with each other. We do have these swords, so they definitely want more communication anyway. So, you know, talk about it and see what fits for both of you. Okay. What will be the next action that Pile 4's person takes towards Pile 4 in the next 2 to 3 months? Pile 4's person. Yeah, so with Express and all these swords cards, by the way, they want to text you and they want to talk to you a lot more. We also have the Now. That's the action. Okay, I need one more. It can be that they, you know, stop worrying about the future so much. Okay, change maker, make waves. Yeah, so change all over the place. So yeah, there is more progress happening in their like internal world. They're doing more of the things that they actually like. So what is happening right now, even if it is happening in like a drastic pace or in a chaotic way, it is actually taking them closer to things that they actually like to do. Therefore, even if they feel like they're running away, they're actually dropping their guard. So the universe is helping them out quite a bit. So it's okay that they're in this phase, and after 2 to 3 months, it's kind of like they stop worrying about things, so they stop running away from things, and they're better able to deal with their own personal and inner transformations, like the devil and this toxic behavior of any type, or feeling as though they are trapped by these types of addictive thoughts, or like I said, the more physical, the more material obsessions of any types. They're more able to deal with it because they stop worrying so much. Half of the demons are kind of dead in that sense, right? So they're better able to transform themselves and move more constructively towards this friendship and happiness and this new foundation towards you, you know? They don't dredge up past fears and insecurities along with a new relationship of any type. Yeah? That's great. Okay, we'll get you charms. How is Pile 4's person feeling towards Pile 4? Oh, it's so funny that you chose the angel wings heart. I'm gonna keep it here. It's kind of like rescuing your heart type of mission. There's this whole thing. And also wings, like very associated with the air suit, and that's the swords. We have King of Swords, Child of Swords, which is the page, and also the Ace of Swords. So, interesting. Okay, Pile 4's person's charms, please. What are they feeling towards Pile 4? Okay, Star, they do like you. Yeah, a little bit of a sneaky thing going on there with the bat, kind of lives in caves. So that beware thing that I was telling you before, that still applies. It can be a karmic situation, so if you're not able to pull yourself away for, whatever reason, there's just this uncanny attraction, kind of, hold back a bit and ask yourself, like, really, why though? Like, is it for real, or is it kind of mental fog? Am I not able to see things clearly? It's just nice to ask yourself sometimes, right? Okay, the owl is pay attention to your intuition. That's something there, but and that's somehow that you will know, but it also signifies that they are following their intuition and they're following that calling that we have with the Judgment card. They might, stay up at night later and they think of you sometimes. That's also possible because owl is, staying up. They're very alert with the cat here, This, I feel, is describing where they're at right now. They're a little bit cautious. They don't want to open up too much. But they will need to transform. They are transforming. They want to anchor themselves to something more solid, that is more real. Because with the tower, if the base is not solid, then it is going to fall. So they're kind of finding new bases. A new sense of foundation within themselves. Well, they're not trying to yet, but they will soon. And that will lead them to their butterfly moment, which is awesome. And we also have Saturn here, which is the planet of restriction. It slows things down. It brings all these reality, truth capsules, basically. It just gives it to you straight, and it hurts sometimes, but it doesn't really care because you gotta know the truth, right? Saturn also makes you, kind of pushes you along your soul's path, because that's why you're here. You should be doing your work. Go ahead. It's time to stop having too much frivolities and just go ahead and get the job done. So it's the disciplinarian. So it makes sense that there are all these profound moments that are happening in their internal selves. They want to talk to you, like I said before, but there are a lot of things that are stopping them at this time, including themselves, including their own habits. yes. So that was your reading pile 4. Thank you so much for being here. This was a little bit intense. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and like the video if you like the reading. Share with your friends, family, your circle, whatever, whoever watches tarot and would like this kind of readings. And of course, if you want, you can subscribe to my channel. I do these kind of videos and a lot more variety. You can check them out. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. I will see you in some of my other readings. Until then, take care. Bye.